Time now for Jeff's dictionary on the Soapbox Derby.
There
You know,
go.
as long as I've been a kid, I've heard of the Soapbox Derby. I've never attended it. Is it in Indiana?
No.
It's not.
No.
Oh, well,
Look,
Ohio?
Yes, there you go.
Okay.
Here we go.
It was
So,
close.
Soapbox Derby facts about the All-American race. How did the
Surprised they haven't
Soapbox
put
Derby
electric
start?
engines in them yet.
The Soapbox Derby takes place Saturday,
How would
July
you know?
25th at Derby Downs in Akron. The race week begins Monday, July 20th, and here's some things you need to know. Soapbox Derby got its start in the depths of the Great Depression. The story of a racer and a trip to Ohio. In 1933, a photographer... what's going on? In 1933, Myron Scott was photographing three boys, much like Conrad does, each with a crate-like frame fixed to baby buggy wheels rolling down a bumpy hill
It's like the
in
Little
Dayton.
Rascals.
Scott invited the boys to come back a week later and bring their friends. 19 kids came back to race. Scott also has another claim to fame. What is it? He coined the name of a car. Does anybody know? He coined the name of the car Corvette. That's his claim to fame.
Huh.
There are the driver specs. There's 3 different divisions for ages 7 to 13. The drivers can be 5 feet 3 inches tall and weigh 125 pounds.
Oh, Jeff, you could drive.
I could drive. The super stock division is for ages 9 to 18, and the racers can be 6 feet tall, 150 pounds. And the masters division is for racers of 10 to 20 years old, and the racers can be 6 feet tall and 160 pounds. The car specs, there's 3 different cars. The 70 pounds is for the stock cars, 73 pounds is for the super stock, and 88 pounds is for the master class. The maximum combined weight of a driver in a car, including wheels, for the stock is 200 pounds. For the super stock is 240 pounds, and the master class, you cannot exceed 255 pounds.
Is that debatable?
No, 255 is it. The weight can be added to receive the maximum weight for the specs. The track conditions or the track specifications, let's start with the bridge. The bridge is 35 feet, 7 inches past the former finish line, which was moved to lengthen the track to 989 feet. 4 inches. Don't forget the 4 inches. It's very important. To obtain the propulsion, the grade decline
Important to a lot of people.
is separated into 3 stages. Yes, it is. That's why I said don't forget it.
Make
It's very
Don
important.
proud.
The first 53.75 feet carry a 16% grade. It's a drop rate of 16 feet per every 100 feet. The next is a 6% grade drop for the next 530 feet and a 2% drop for the remaining 405
It's like
feet.
Don going through high school with grade drops.
Yeah.
It's the hardest 7 years of his life.
There you go.
Never
It was
had to
8th
worry
grade.
about- we never had to worry about grade drops because there were no grades to drop.
Oh, boy. Creative racers. The cars must be built to specific specifications. You can buy plans for one of these from anywhere from $200 to $600 plus, depending on what you want to do.
For the
just
plan?
the plans, just for the specs, the
What?
plans, yes.
Are they made out of balsa wood?
No, there's different types. Depending on the plans and depending on what you want to do, there's different variations of what to build it out of.
But you had to use their axles and tires and wheels.
That's all part of the rule,
Right.
rules and regs. But this does not eliminate a bit of creativity and ingenuity. In Popular Mechanics article in 1936, Charles Kettering, famed inventor and vice president of research for General Motors.
Interesting, because he's going to be in my next story.
There you go. Wrote that a racer put talcum powder on the rubber tires on a hot day so that it wouldn't stick to the ground. So that's, rubbing racing. A couple of honorable mentions and we're done. The speed record was held by Tommy Fisher, who covered the track at 26.30 seconds.
I beat the hell out of him.
Did you?
Yeah,
Tommy
took him
Fisher?
out of that car and just whipped him up back in the day.
Rubbins Racing. And
I thought Tommy Fisher was a chess pro,
No,
chess master.
no.
Carrie,
That was his brother, Bobby Fischer.
are you done? Okay.
No.
Karen Teen of Pennsylvania won it in 1975. She was the first young lady to win it. Now, in the 50s and 60s, they had as many as 50,000 people watching this race. That's more than a NASCAR race gets today.
Well, there is that.
There is that. There you go. And everything you need to know about the Kentucky Derby, the Soapbox Derby.
All right, thank you very much. The In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show is available 24/7 through the iHeart Radio app. Just look for In-Wheel Time Car Talk. We also video stream on